feel this way. What a wicked thing to do. To make me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say. You never felt this way. Anyways, guys, enough of me singing, me serenading. Quite possibly one of my favorite songs ever. Wicked Game by Chris Isaak. I've got it in my headphones. You guys can't hear it because obviously this is like, what do they call that? Patented? No. Copywritten. That's the word. That's what I'm going for. Anyways, great song, man. Great song. I'm live streaming, guys. Late night live stream. I'm just waiting for the Nev. I don't know if he's streaming tonight, so he and I were going to talk about some stuff. I'm going to go ahead and start talking about it. But as always, let us get into. Oh, who's texting me? I'm sorry, guys. Let us get into some streams, some streamage. Today we are looking at the GAC. I'm going for a full wooden spoon, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. A full wooden spoon. Am I good? No, of course not. I'm terrible. But I love talking Star Wars. I'm going up against Rinterfuel. Render Teflon. At Render Teflon. He, much like myself, 3 GACs, or 3 Galactic Legends, but he's got Rey, Eternal Emperor, and Jedi Luke, whereas I have not those 2. Starforge Korriban. Gotta be worried about that. Let's go ahead and take a look, see if he's got. Oh, he does. He's got the Executor. That's a little terrifying. I gotta lie. I have not beaten an exec. I've gotta lie. I'm not gonna lie. I've not beat the Executor yet. Just haven't done it. Not as a, whatever that thing is called, but I just haven't done it. So let's see what we are up against. Very top, we've got our Imperial team. It looks dangerous. I'm a little worried about that. And then we've got Rebels with Akbar, and it's a trap. It's a trap. I can't do it very well. And then underneath Akbar, we've got that's an interesting one. Bosk, Boba, Django. No, that's Dengar. I don't know where I got Django from. And then let's see. Nothing else matters. Be prepared because that song's coming. And then I've got these guys. So this will be interesting. This one should be kind of cake, but we'll see. I say that. And again, I'm going for a wooden spoon, my friends. So down here, we have got a Rey team. Not looking forward to that. Mon Mothma. And these rest of the Resistance. So let's go ahead and check it out. As always, or as I am wont to do when the Nev is not around, multi-stream. Let's go ahead and start off with the big baddies, right? Big ol' Rey. But no matter how far, never felt much more from the heart. See, I would go with the Kenobi and this crew, but I don't have Kat yet. My goal is I am going to farm her hardcore coming up in the next little bit. I'm hoping that I can unlock her in Conquest in the next Conquest. I'm not super sure of myself. Let's see. I also don't have people with these Kiadi Mundis. What's that? Give me someone who doesn't have a Kiadi Mundi. Nope, that's Kiadi. Here we are. Here we are. 56. All right, let's do it. Jedi. And nothing else matters. So I've been playing around with this guy's mods a little bit. Start the battle, Jedi. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Let's put him up front. I would typically use Jedi Skywalker Luke for this because of the leadership ability. Double for 50% or 30% critical damage, critical hit chance. All enemies are reduced to his base speed until the end of the encounter, and their base speed can't be increased or changed and stuff. Luke has less for in Conquest. That sucks. Dispel all debuffs. This is rough, but I am gonna I'm gonna use that Luke first. Gas and oh man, this is tough. This is what I'm thinking. Who do I normally use? I use another Jedi. Oh, Revan. This is the team I normally use. Let's see if I can do it. I seek and I find in you. Some for. Oh, he's got Cat right back over there. That's no bueno. Slide over a different view. Nothing else matters. So we bring her down. Oh, so close. Let's get that block on her. Or that armor shred. Oh, that's no bueno. Let's bring him up a little bit. All right, now let's go after Resistance Hero Finn. Hurt him. Probably shouldn't have used the Revan's AoE or major attack on that. But here she goes. She's got her thing on. Let's put up some... Oh, you know what? But it's still going to do nothing. AoE. Let's just AoE the crap out of this. Let's throw some love back over to what's his face there. I just want him to get up. That's the thing. I want him to not die right when she uses that crazy attack, this one that kills everything. And oh man, death. Shablamo? Nope, not Shablamo. Unfortunately. We're going to have to run her down. Boom. Skip this ad. Why is there an ad playing? I don't want to hear that. I don't want no ads. Sorry, I'm listening to music as I'm doing this. Aldre, how are you doing, sir? So far I'm doing well. We'll see, obviously, because, oh, Solomon Grundy! How are you, my friend? Oh, now I'm doing so much better. Boom, shakalaka. So far, look at this, guys. I've been able to keep my entire team alive. Which is always pleasant. I'm going to be building some of that, what do you call that? The love up. Building the happiness meter. Protection. That's what I'm speaking to. And I'm very excited because I might get quite a few points here. That's the key. I don't want to hear an ad about Kachava. 57. That's a solid win for me, guys. Like legit. That is a great way to start off. As compared to if you saw last time, boom, shakalaka, my friends. Oh, let me just back out and let me show, because as I mentioned earlier, I'm going for the anti wooden spoon here. I lost hardcore last time. CG Diesel, I'm not entirely sure that he is actually CG, but if he is, I'm claiming insider trading or whatever. He dominated me. He actually beat me pretty handily, but I started off the stream last time with a major loss. Same thing with my first round. But this is a good win for me, guys. A good place to begin. Yeah, so I've got Palp, Vader, Watt, Thrawn, Shore Trooper versus Mon Mothma. So 5. All right. Now, I did last time underperform. Right? I had some performance issues. And it was a challenge, guys. It was a real challenge to keep my head up. It was difficult. Right? We've all been there, right? We've all been there when we want to perform and we just can't bring it. Right? And that's what has happened to me these last 2 rounds. But man, it's strong with me today, guys. The Force. Then, yeah, right? Shore Trooper. Send tanks, send your bombs, and their guns. See, my Shore Trooper's not doing great, though. Happens when we get... What happens? Oh, Solomon Grundy, you took that the wrong way. So here's the question. My Shore Trooper is super low. Should I use someone else here? Right? Because we're looking for a tank, an Imperial tank. Performance issues. See, my Royal Guard is just as low. He's actually lower, I think. I think he's like a gear 7 still. See, personally, Wampa, because why not? Right? Boom. Yeah. I'm bringing in Wampa. I mean, he's not a tank. He's an attacker. But he's a lively attacker. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. You guys are gonna... Womps. I love Womps. You know, I really am a little upset that they don't give us the full, like, Wampa. You know? Because how did Wampa get there on Tatooine? On Hoth? Where was his ship? The answer? We should have gotten something out of it. I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna put some AoE, then basic AoE, then throw the saber. But what fun is that? When you do it right, you know it's gonna work. I do it wrong and then hope for the best. Who do I want? I want Wampa to attack. He needs love. Yep, Wampa just ripped him in half. That's just, 60, great performance. I mean, these guys, they're stepping it up. Let's see. When are we going to get that Book of Boba Fett trailer? It should absolutely be coming before November 12th, right? So November 12th is the and Rusty Jason. November 12th is like Star Wars Day, right? Or something. Hold on, guys. I've got the Nev. I've got him on. I am still live. Join me. Join the dark side. Nev is coming. Boom, boom. It's gonna be a great show. Hit me up then. Oh, should I just call it? Let's see. Should I call you here? So, what other squads? Lord Vader's officially being unlocked. Congratulations. What? The Nev joined your guild? Awesome. Congrats. Which account is he on? I'm always curious because Nev's got like 30 accounts. Oh, yeah, that would be tough, right? The Tuscan. Whew. The Tuscan is hard. 7-dot mods. I'm not necessarily super happy with what's this, like Gear Relic 9. I mean, I'm not even remotely caught up to that. So guys, hold on real quick. I'm not going to log off necessarily. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shut my video off so that I can actually get Nev on this. Test speakers and mic. No, I don't want to test speakers and mic. But yeah, so we've got a lot of I'm not upset about Relic 9, like I totally get it. But at the same time, you know, it's a little frustrating because I can't start the video. Nev, how are you? What the hell are you doing, Nev?
My camera's not on at the moment.
Hold on. Talk again?
My camera is not on at the moment.
Oh, wunderbar. All right, that's why. Hold on, guys. For some reason, Nev was coming into a different speaker. And before we ever get started, Nev, say something so I know that you're...
I am the Nev. There is only one Nev. And he is me.
Okay, awesome. Awesome. And the reason I say that, guys, is because anyone who's been to one of our live shows knows that I'm going to make problems when it comes to streaming. And the thing that I tend to do is...
Hook up audio.
Yeah, I do. I make the problems with the audio.
Yeah, pretty much always, yeah.
Almost always. And so the audio is good.
Oh, good. That makes a nice change, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, right?
It makes a very nice change.
Let me see, and let me get the display capture, social media.
Oh my goodness, my opponent is not having a good time.
No?
They've literally just started to attack now.
Oh, what just happened?
I'm seeing their score. Who's what?
Whoa.
What?
In game. No. I'm hitting a lot of buttons.
All right. Yeah. No. Primebot's going off. So my opponent's attacked 2 squads. They've scored a 52 and a 49. Yeah, a 49. Oh, that's bad. I'm just gonna log in and see who they lost a 52 and a 49 to.
That is bad. Come for the GAC, stay for the bugs. Okay, so first off, I gotta ask, Nev, how was it interviewing SB Crumb and What's his face?
Doja Fett.
Doja Fett.
Yeah, no, it was all right. I mean, I've spoken to Crumb on multiple occasions now, so
Yeah.
it's kind of nothing new. It's more a case of, as different things happen, asking different questions, basically.
Yeah.
And obviously, Territory Wars is the most recent thing, so
Yeah.
I was trying to make my questions to Doja more pertinent to Territory Wars. So the big question I asked was, why is it taking so long for CG to address the community's concerns regarding Territory Wars when we know that they can address concerns relatively quickly? And then I cited the example of challenges. When challenges first came out at the beginning of the year,
Yeah.
they came out broken.
Yeah.
The community went, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, you need to do something about it. And within 24 hours, the issues were
resolved.
Discussed. Well, no, not resolved. They acknowledged the issues that the community had raised within 24 hours, and within a week, they resolved the issues and implemented changes for the next set of challenges. So that was my example of, here's the community outrage, here's them pointing out several things that need to be resolved, and here's you dealing with it in a very prompt amount of time.
Yeah.
Why are you not doing the same thing with Territory Wars?
Yeah.
So, I think that was a poignant question and relevant.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree.
I could have flogged the same. Dead horse regarding Conquest, but I didn't feel the need to it because I don't care about Conquest. It's like they are unwilling to make to address or acknowledge that a large swathe of the community isn't happy with it. So that's on them. But,
yeah.
You know, we've had 2 conquests with all of the bad that goes with it, and they are not addressing anything there. So clearly, this isn't Doja. I'm not talking about Doja and Crumb ignoring it. Obviously, they've taken on the feedback and they've passed it up the chain.
Sure.
It's up the chain it's up the chain. You know, so we say to them, they say to CG, and then CG does something, and obviously, that's it. It's just gone off into the ether. So we've made a bunch of concerns heard. CG and Doja have passed that up the chain, and that's where it stays. And nothing's getting done about it. So I don't blame CG and I don't blame Doja and Crumb for that. They're just middlemen, you know?
Yeah.
They're just the go-betweens between CG and the community.
Yeah.
I don't think for a second that they're like, oh yeah, we'll just, yes, give us the feedback, and then we're not gonna, that's really gonna happen. So that's a dead horse, and I ain't flogging it.
All right. Now, I will say that, don't you want to flog dead horses? I mean, isn't that kind of
No. Here's the thing. It has already been flogged to Doja and to Crumb. They've already passed it.
Okay.
So saying the same thing
won't do anything.
Crumb won't do anything. Don't get me wrong, blogging about it, posting on the forums about it, that's that I would agree with.
Yeah.
But addressing the same concern, that there is no point saying, oh, so what's going to be done about this, and they've already taken that on, and passed it on, in one-on-ones. I've addressed my concerns with them.
Yeah.
Other than Doja and Crumb will see it.
Yeah.
And that you can still keep banging on there.
Sure.
It just doesn't make any sense to keep asking the same questions over and over and over again to Crumb and Doja.
Yeah, because
yeah,
we know what they're doing.
Exactly.
We know that they can't tell us anything that they haven't already told us, and they can't do anything that is outside of their purview. Now,
wow, my opponent is absolutely dying
So I was a little nervous because I didn't want to interrupt you, obviously. I mean, don't get me wrong. I always want to interrupt Nev, but I mean, I felt like what you were saying was very, very important. YouTube froze. Balls.
You on YouTube or Twitch?
I'm on both.
Oh God, I told you about this
It
before.
only becomes an issue if you are on the stream.
That's because your computer's doing more.
Yeah. Now I gotta check out to make sure what's going on.
You need more RAM is what you need.
I probably should go get more RAM. I mean, like I could probably stand to buy a lot more RAM. But like, here's the thing. I think I've got like 32 gigs of RAM.
Yeah, I mean, mine's only got 16 gigs. Mine doesn't have any issues.
Yeah, I think so. Here's the thing. I love putting together a computer.
Oh my God, he failed against me.
I usually don't know what the hell I'm doing though. Yeah. Like I've put it together. Like I'm like, yeah, I know it works. But what have I messed up? You know, that's really what it comes down to. What have I messed up? Now, okay, so let's see, control room. All right, so I'm back in the control room. Let's see. So I was cringing because I was
Have you done new GAC?
I'm doing it now.
Oh right, okay, cool.
Yeah, I was cringing because I was going up against a Poe team, Relic 4 Poe, but it's like Poe. He has Chewbacca, veteran Chewie. He's got the Helmet brothers, and then he's got Rose Tico, and I didn't know who I should use. And like I said, I didn't want
pretty much anything there.
Well, I used I used my Imperials. And
you used Imperial troopers, really?
Oh yeah, well, and that's the thing, because that's what I'm looking here, and it says Piet over here. Like if you're probably not watching the stream, but anyone who is watching the stream, it like over here on GAC on Swugga, right? As far as the counters go, it says that a Piet, just Piet, can completely demolish this for 64. No, I don't.
I have no. Piet will do Piet will solo. So yeah, because basically a couple of theory crafters have been working on Piet solos because obviously Piet was a Relic 8 requirement for the Executor, and people have been, it's a bit like, a lot of the OP characters. It's like, what can these OP characters solo?
Yeah.
And because anybody with an Executor now has to have a Relic 8 Piet.
Yep.
It's a bit like, we know Wampas will solo Rebels. We know Nest will solo certain Padme teams and Ewoks. We know that Gas will solo teams, JK. So having a Relic 8 Piet, there's definitely because obviously he's got a nice juicy AOE, which always helps. He's got a nice big threat juice. I didn't think that he was soloing things. I'd heard of a couple of duos.
Yeah.
With Piet, but no.
No solos.
I hadn't heard of any solos. No.
It only shows that he's soloed 2, and so it's like, well,
yeah, but were they relict ones? That's the question.
It looks like they might have been.
Yeah, but it doesn't show the
True.
teams that Piet soloed were fully relict. They might have just been low geared.
Yeah, very true.
I think about it. If any Relic 8 character with an AOE, in all honesty, is probably going to solo a low gear team.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting
if it's fast enough. I have heard Piet, and I have heard that Piet with Dark Trooper is killing a lot of teams though. Piet and just Piet and Dark Trooper.
Really? I started off on the wrong thing apparently, because I've got a General Grievous, I've got Slacker, I hit once, and all of a sudden I don't think I'm gonna get another turn. They've gone like 50 times, and it just keeps going. And now I have all of these different. We're a minute and 30 seconds into it, and holy crap! Like they just keep taking turn meter. This is this is kind of ridiculous. I may not even get a second chance. Oh my gosh!
You have done this to yourself, man.
I have done this to myself. This is painful, Nev. Now, I have to ask though, because what sparked this conversation was you and me talking about, or I mentioned somewhere that we've lost a member of the CG team, right?
Well, he's the lead.
Yeah. So
He's the person in charge. Yeah.
So tell me what this is. Like,
well, obviously Mark Dickinson came from EA Sports.
Yeah.
And obviously the one of the biggest money makers for EA Sports was, oh my god, my opponent lost Big Star. Sorry. Prime Watches keeps flashing up in front of me. Yeah. So Mark Dickinson came from EA Sports, and obviously EA Sports is one of the biggest money spinners for EA Sports is FIFA.
Oh
so
yeah.
He came, and there is a lot of heat and scrutiny on EA Sports at the moment. I mean, the guy that runs FIFA over at EA recently did an interview and completely and utterly dropped EA in the crown. Like,
really?
Oh yeah, he was being asked questions about the gambling mechanics and kids. He actually came out and said, kids should not be playing FIFA.
Wow.
But one of the things you got to remember is last year when the EA lawyers were in front of a select committee in the UK, they likened the surprise mechanics in FIFA to Kinder eggs.
Okay.
Which is directly, a Kinder egg's not for an adult, a Kinder egg is for a kid. So they were likening the surprise mechanics because they just flat out refused to call them loot boxes. They call it surprise mechanics. So there's probably going to be some heat down the road.
Yeah.
And anybody involved in that part of EA Sports, they're probably going to want out of the way, perhaps, maybe not working directly for EA, and that would be Mark Dickinson.
Yeah.
So anybody that was working on it or has been working on it that is not currently working on it, EA might not necessarily want them working on something that could, shed light on other EA properties.
Yeah.
So if the select committee and the UK Parliament start looking into who's running FIFA and why it was doing it, and like, well, we'd like to speak to the person that was running it. Who is it? Oh, he doesn't work on EA Sports anymore. He works on this other EA game. They'd be like, what's he doing with that game at the moment?
Oh my gosh, Nev, I did it!
Bravo.
Oh my gosh.
Solo with Piet.
No. So, I put in Slacker against against a General Grievous team, right?
Yeah. Slacker will solo a General Grievous.
Here's the problem with that, though. I wasn't paying attention to the button, my opening attack, and after my opening attack, I didn't get a follow-up.
Okay.
And so we have just been watching. I mean, you're not watching, but like we've just been watching Slacker get slaughtered, just get beaten over and over and over again on by this team. But every time they attacked, they killed themselves, and it got to a point where they killed themselves enough that I was able to attack again. And with 7 seconds left, I was able to win. We just watched like almost a full. I almost timed out. That was ridiculous. On a side note, Grundy over on Twitch says, "Hello, Governor." Oh,
Hello, Governor.
so
Yeah, I'm putting it up on YouTube at the moment. Oh, you're on Twitch at the moment.
Yeah, I'm on both. So
I'll put it on Twitch then. Because the YouTube delay is just ridiculous.
So
I'm not waiting 30 seconds. So I think it's a case of just. Here's the thing: it wasn't. There was no announcement that he was leaving.
Yeah.
And there hasn't been an announcement that he's moving somewhere else.
Yeah.
So it could just be that he's, going to disappear off into the ether. And considering we never spoke, we never heard from him, we never had any public statements from him. There was no interaction between him and the community.
We did have interaction at the beginning, though.
We didn't.
Yeah, we did. The very beginning.
Not with him directly.
He was involved in something right off the bat. I can't remember what it was, but it was we definitely.
I don't think so. I don't think he was involved in anything.
It was just Dickinson communicated like one time.
No, he didn't. Dickinson. I don't know if it's Dixon or Dickerson or Dickinson because
I thought it was Dickinson.
I'm not sure. Rest Jason's right. He has never once communicated with the community ever. We don't know what he did there. We don't know what decisions he had a hand in. We don't know what policies he implemented. Nothing. We know nothing about what he did at CG once he took over from Carrie. We don't know. We know nothing. And now that he's gone, he'll be replaced with somebody, or they will promote from with him. Yeah. I would prefer them to promote from within.
Of course, yeah. It's always. I mean, I will say that when I did have a job in the private sector, I guess is what they call it. Like I loved the idea of being able to rise through the ranks, now that I'm a teacher and I work for the government, I don't care, steady paycheck. That's,
Well, I hope, I hope it's, Eric. I hope it's CG Eric.
Yeah. And he's a great guy. Like he's been around, I want to say from the beginning.
I mean,
if not, he's been
him. Yeah, I met him at Celebration in 2018.
Yeah, I would like to say that I had drinks with him, but I don't drink, and so I went to a bar. When I got this awesome hoodie, and we went out to, the Game Changers was still a thing, and we went out to Sacramento. There was, all the Game Changers went out. We were talking about all the stuff that was coming out. We looked at, the KOTOR stuff that came out, which was awesome. Great event, a lot of fun. But like all of the devs came out and we went to this bar that was next to the restaurant and just drank and ate and chatted and played video games. It was awesome. It was a great experience. But I got to meet CG Eric there and we got to talk to him and it was good. I mean, it was awesome to, it was the Sith raid that we were all invited out to. And it was really cool to meet with these people who, it's funny cause like you see their names and you know that they're fans or they say that they're fans of the game, but you don't really get to see them as fans of the game, Mm-hmm. And so it was cool to sit down and talk to them on kind of a more personal level and say, oh, what is it that you're interested in? What brought you here? Kind of a thing. So
Yeah, no, was it? I met CG Eric at and Crumb and a bunch of the other devs at Celebration in 2018. If you remember, the Malik event had just gone live.
Yeah.
They had tablets set up at the
I do
CG
remember
booth
that.
where people could do the Malik event if they wanted
Yeah.
to.
Were you
I
there?
never did. Yeah, I was there. I never bothered doing anything on it. I just chatted to them. I must have spent about 2 hours at their booth just chatting with devs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
I got Crumb to record an intro to my show at the time.
Yeah, that was 2018. Was that Rusty Jason?
Yeah, that was 2018. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a long time. It's so crazy. I was talking to someone the other day, and I was like, I don't fathom 2020. You know, like I just can't wrap my head.
Oh, sorry.
around
Yeah,
it.
no. Rusty Jason's right. It was 2019. It was April 2019. Yeah.
I'm gonna go my bounty hunters against his bounty hunters.
Yeah, I'm getting my dates mixed up. 2018 was when I started doing Star Wars content.
That puzzle was fun. I love the puzzles. Now, speaking of puzzles, they Rusty Jason says, "Damn right, I'm right." Speaking of puzzles, we're getting a big puzzle, right? Soon-ish.
Apparently, yeah. Apparently, we are. Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited for that.
Mhm.
I'm always.
We'll have to wait and see.
Because I don't do the puzzles. I just sit back and watch other people do the puzzles, and I'm like, ha ha, you're smarter than I am. And so,
where are your squad layouts?
they're there. I'm just seeing who's a good anti Moff. Tarkin.
Anti what? Sorry.
An anti Moff Tarkin.
Oh, that's just an Empire one. I mean, you've got Wampa for them Rebels, haven't you?
Not anymore. I don't.
Oh right, okay.
I threw him in for kicks and giggles.
Okay.
I do have Malik. Still.
Yeah, no, you use Malik for the use Malik against that First Order.
You mean against the Empire?
No, there's a First Order. There was a First Order team.
I thought I destroyed the First Order. No, but look at the First Order though. That's a low First Order.
Yeah, exactly. It's a low First Order, so it's a Malik solo.
All right. Boba Fett. I love that. No, Malik. No, so Rusty Jason is saying no Malik versus First Order. What's Rusty Jason saying? See, because I'm looking at Swugga. You console the Empire with him, then Basti, Darth Revan, and Basti First Order. Ooh, I like that, because that's my thought. Like I'm looking at this.
Yeah, no, that would split your Sith Empire up and get you 2 undersized victories. Yeah.
Oh, but I did just accidentally use Basti. But I'm gonna do the Empire first.
Yeah, your Darth Revan's fast, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty fast. Boba Fett is the answer to the new puzzle. Simple as that. Yeah, he is. He's absolutely the answer to the new puzzle. Because who else would it be? Seriously, who else could it potentially be? And the answer is no one. It has to be Boba Fett. Which someone said it was on the stream with you guys the other night. Old DBB.
Sorry, who?
Instead of calling him old Boba or Dad Bod Boba, calling him old DBB, like old dirty bastard. But
oh right, okay.
I love that. All these names for the new Dad Bod Boba. Now, I'm still holding to this though. I still think it'll be a legendary event first,
mm-hmm. Yeah,
and then after after the Book of Boba Fett comes out, then we'll get the Galactic Legend Boba with like, you know, I don't know. We'll get that specific Slave One, you know, Dad Bod Boba Slave One, and it'll have some kind of like enhanced awesomeness, you know, because why wouldn't it?
They just need to give it a different number. That's all, because it's not Slave One. It's. I mean,
it'd be a new iteration, right?
I mean, we're in the New Republic era. I mean, Dark Empire isn't strictly canon.
Yeah.
But it is of a similar era.
Yeah.
As the Mandalorian, so they could just go for a straightforward slave too.
Yeah. I mean at this point, woohoo, 64. Old Man Boba is just I do think that Old Man Boba is the next logical character. As far as like major characters, I still think it's very possible that like this coming week we could get people like Cobb Vanth. We could get someone like in the Boba Fett armor, you know, light side scoundrel, you know, still have a lot of those abilities. We could get what's his name? The comedian who is bald and Harrington
What are you
Hoverjob. I forget his name. Oh my gosh.
What are you talking about?
Mayfeld.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
I was way off. I don't know where the H came from. But yeah, like I think that it's very likely and probable that if so that's the other thing too. If Bill Burr, thank you. If Mayfeld comes out, we are absolutely going to get a legendary Boba. You know, Dad Bod Boba. That will be the character that we get.
No. You Darth Revan in there.
You think?
I mean, you got to remember that Darth Revan's going to go first, and he's going to fear the entire First Order, and then his AOE Electric Boogaloo is pretty much going to kill everybody.
Yeah.
So put Darth Revan in there and put HK in there, because once HK's AOE will also help kill everything as well.
Yeah, just the two of them. Or should
I? Just wait a minute. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but that should be enough to take out Gear 12 First Order, right? Pretty sure Rusty, Jason, and Grundy are going to agree with me.
All right.
That should be it, because Darth Revan will go first. He will put fear on them all.
Check mods first is what Rusty Jason says. Let's look at this. Oh, where's my speed? He's 293.
Why is your Darth Revan under 300?
I like to live dangerously.
Yeah, clearly.
Their Revan is 230, or Kylo Ren is 230. Not sure with Dad's mods.
Yeah, I mean, your Darth Revan is still going to go first. Darth Revan is going to go first, and you're going to put fear on them all.
So should I bring in? That's the other question. Then should I bring in other? Because I am a lot faster.
I do genuinely think that Darth Revan and HK will take out that entire team.
All right, 238. Yeah, so it looks like I'm a lot faster than. Is there a 190? So 260 plus 30 speed on. That's right. So Lobster. I haven't used Lobster yet. So the 3. Boom, shaboom.
I mean, you can put Lobster in if you want. I think putting in Lobster's overkill.
I'm all about overkill, though. Hux was like 230. Hux was slower. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot and see what happens.
I think Lobster's overkill, but whatever.
I'm all about overkill than underkill, Nev. Because you've seen me play. You
No,
know how.
you idiot! What are you doing?
What?
Oh, for God's sakes! Why are you using the second special? I said you hit him with your main special. Oh, for God's sake! Well, it's not going to work if you aren't using the correct buttons. For God's sake, staff. You use that one, yes, that, and it puts fear on them all, which means they miss a go. Then you would have done HK's AoE, and then you would have won. Oh, for God's sakes, you fear first, always, every single time. You could potentially lose this now. It's like, oh my God. Always, every single time you use fear.
Oh, as soon as I did it, I was like, oh no, I've pissed everyone off. Oh, and yet you stay. Thank you, guys. All right, so let's go for CLS. Let's see, who do I do like to live dangerously.
No, and he's dropped another one.
No, I actually. So Grundy, that I did not do that on purpose. You do the same when you take Jedi Knight Luke, and I do. I always do the wrong thing. Oh, but I love you guys. Oh, I have so much fun. This is why I live stream, because I enjoy the absolute hell out of it. Let's see. We've got my bounty hunters are better. So okay. Grundy, I do appreciate the.
Oh
out.
my God, he had to 2-tap my empire. My God.
I do appreciate the out, Grundy. So let's look at Jedi Master Kenobi, General Kenobi. I'm assuming I want to bring in a full Jedi team here. For this. Let's see. Do I want to go full Galactic Republic? Shakti. Now I gotta say, although it's not super prominent in the image. But Nev, tell me about the image behind you.
The image behind me is
yes.
General Sakura and General Kit Fisto, and the image that is immediately behind me, well, I've just moved out of the way, is a very well drawn General Sakura's ass.
Yes. Is that in a new comic that came out?
No, it's still from the 2000s.
All right. Because I've seen that around recently, and let's see, who do I want to go after? It's 3PO, right?
Let me put up another one, another image.
I've actually seen that around a couple of different places recently, and so like it makes me wonder if there was a thing. That's coming out, because that's like the second time. Boop. Oh! I'm going to lose Kenobi. Not the good Kenobi, but the one I need, I think. Try to get him some health. Stay alive, Kenobi. Oh, I love that ability. And death becomes her. Boom shakalaka. 58. I'm okay with that. I mean, how many banners could I have gotten? I probably could have gotten a lot more. I don't know. We'll see. Protection, banners, loss. All right. Ah! I almost fell out of the chair right there.
Okay, let's change that.
So, all right, jumping up here. I'm thinking bounty hunter on bounty hunter action.
Yeah, look, there you go. It's Ayala Sakura and Kip Fisto getting to first base.
I don't know how that was only 58. I'm thinking bounty hunters up here, and then maybe a CLS against the other rebel team here. Because my bounty hunters are a little better than his.
No, don't do a bounty hunter mirror match. What's your JTR look like? What's your resistance?
I put her on defense.
You put her on defense. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Ayla, I say Ayla still is hot.
She is. I mean, she's drawn. She's a lot hotter in the comic books than she is in the fleeting moments that she's in
the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vader's already used. I do have... I guess I still had Padme. I could have brought Padme into that. I don't know why I didn't. CLS. Are we talking about Rebels? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. CLS against the Rebels.
No. You've still got a CLS team to beat, haven't you?
No,
Have you beaten them?
I beat them.
Okay.
That was that last team.
Have you still got CLS? Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, use CLS against the bounty hunters and use your bounty hunters against the rebels.
Really?
Yeah.
Even with a Relic 3... What's her face? Infest Nest? With the CLS team?
CLS, yeah. CLS will still chew through. CLS will still go through a nest.
Will she? Will he?
Take everything else out. Leave nest till last.
All right. Grundy says CLS.
Yes.
Will time out.
Here's the thing. All you need to be cautious of, okay,
so
is once Nest takes her turn, right? That's when you hit her. Okay. You can't just go through all of the bounty hunters and then go for Nest at the end, because all the CLS team will do is keep removing her turn meter. So once she takes her go, you hit her.
So Nev, right? I get that.
Every time she takes her go, you hit her. All right.
Rusty Jason brings up a great point. It's doable, just not for me. Yeah, I'm not a knife. I'm not a sharp instrument. I am a blunt, bludgeoning tool.
Stop. Okay, so you have bounty hunters. We know that you've got CLS. What other squads do you have available?
Okay, so I'm clicking on the bounty hunter team right now.
No. Just click on the rebel team.
Okay, all right. I'll go to Rebels.
Go to the rebel.
I'll go to Rebels.
Bring up your squads. Don't scroll through your characters. I want to see what squads you've got.
So I've got my CLS. I've got a Basti. Just Basti. I've got my droids. I got my Jawas. Okay.
You've got clone troopers.
Yeah.
Do
I have clone troopers?
Yes, you've got your clone troopers. Use Padme with clone troopers.
Where do you see clone troopers? Oh, there they are.
Yeah, use Padme as the lead,
and
then you, with your clone troopers, use them against the rebels. And then what you're going to do is you're going to use your CLS team, right, against the bounty hunters with Nest in it. And if you cock it up and get timed out with just Nest as the only character left, you're going to mop it up with your bounty hunters, because your Mando will be able to pew Nest. Got it?
Well, why don't I just bring in the bounty hunters with bounty hunters though?
Because it's a bounty hunter mirror match, and I kind of get the feel. Check their mods, but if you're not faster than them, they're going to waste you. Oh, has he still got? No, didn't you put Shakti in with your?
Yeah, I put Shakti in the last one.
He put Shakti in with JMK, so he's going to have to use Padme lead with the clone troopers.
His mods on his bounty hunters kind of suck.
Yes.
Which is a good thing
Bosk,
for me.
I saw Bosk too. I saw good mods on the Bosk.
Good mods on the Bosk, but Dengar's 206. Boba's like 240. Whoop. IG 88. 235. And then Infis, which, you know.
Here's the thing. Has your opponent attacked?
No.
And have you had to double tap anything yet?
No.
Right, okay. And this is why I'm saying, okay, if you screw up with your bounty hunters, okay, if you screw up with your bounty hunters, you've got no way to clear the nest, because if you screw up with your bounty hunters, you're probably going to screw up with your CLS. Okay? At least if you screw up with your CLS first, you will have killed all of the bounty hunters and you just have nest left over. And then you can clean up with your bounty hunters. Your Padme with the 501st, your Padme with your 501st will absolutely decimate that rebel team. And if you can't beat a bounty hunter team with a CLS and a full bounty hunter team, yes, it's a double tap. It's a pain in the ass. But yeah. I'm thinking of a double tap because you have a propensity to screw up, just like you did with Darth Revan.
Yeah, but I still won.
It doesn't matter. You made an error that could have cost you the match. Okay? My concern is that if you don't know how to use your Vader, you're probably not going to know which specials to use and when to use them on your bounty hunter team against an opponent who's running bounty hunters. Oh, you got a raid.
We got a raid. Zareth came in with the raid. Welcome, Zareth raid. Welcome. You've come in at the perfect time. Nev and I are arguing about who to use on this team. Now, Nev suggests that I do CLS on my bounty hunters here, right? Yeah. And then I go...
Padme clone troopers against the rebels.
Padme clones against the rebels. Now,
and then he's got a bounty hunter team as a backup.
Then I've got bounty hunter as a backup. Yeah, but I also have Mando. Use 5-0
Mando
first.
Or Bam?
Mando. Like I've got like my.
You've got Mando's on your bounty hunter team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Use 5-0 first versus bounty hunter or nest. CLS versus rebels. CLS, nest is the only big issue.
Yeah, that Zareth, we've been saying the exact same thing for the last 10-15 minutes, that nest is the only problem child in that squad, because the hits on nest have to be timed to perfection. Literally have to be timed to perfection.
Or lead, get the quick payout. What was Or's lead? 30% off in stealth at the time of the battle. Whenever bounty hunter defeats an enemy, gain stealth. Yeah, I'm still thinking bounty hunter versus bounty hunter. I'll go ahead and I'll use.
Go ahead, go. Just go ahead and do it, because you already screwed up with your Darth Revan versus the First Order.
I did.
So just go ahead and do it.
Galactic Republic. But I'll take your advice. I'll go Galactic Republic with my what's it called? My clones. All right. CLS can let's do. Holy 76 viewers.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zareth. Welcome.
When Zareth raids, he raids with a pretty big raiding pile.
Holy balls! I look down and I am and I'm like looking up like wow. All right. So I'm going in. Okay. Padme and the boys.
Who are you taking this in against?
Rebels. As
Oh,
suggested.
Okay.
So I'm going Captain Han Solo. Let's bring in, hold on, let's see, that's 5s. Let's do Echo. Boo, boo. Bring up this. Grundy says, hold the Rexalate for next when she has no protection up. But I'm using Rex
Yeah,
here.
it's a bit late now. It's a bit late now, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, this is still going to be...
This
should
will still
be
work.
A 60. It should still be a 60. I mean, it should still be a 60. I can't see them getting through the bonus. Oh, no, they are getting through the bonus protection a little bit. The machine gun day is doing her business.
Okay, so what? 50? Ooh, 55. Not great.
Yeah, they all lost a fraction of protection.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Still got the one shot.
I'm still thinking bounty hunters right off the bat. I'm faster than he is. By a lot.
Just be aware. Okay, just be aware. As soon as Mando is able to pew, you pew nest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just make sure that you use the right ability against the right character, because we all assumed you knew how to use Darth Revan, and you didn't. Against the First Order. Okay. So
I mean,
is it wrong for us to assume you know that you need to pew nest?
no. I mean, it's not wrong, but you might. Okay, let's see. Counter payout. What is their payout? I've just got to hit a buffed out, use an ability while buffed 10 times. Oh. Yeah. Grief Karga, Aura, Mando, Bosk, Grief, and Django.
Yeah, you definitely. I mean, you want Mando in there, but you want Grief in there because Grief can cleanse.
Yeah,
and he's also got the mass assist as well.
Grief and Django.
That will buff the crap out of you if you get a kill on him. Kill with the mass assist. It will buff the crap out of your team.
Let's do it. I'm going in.
Going in. We're going all full.
Going in. You know what's going to happen here, though?
You're going to get through this, and then you're going to screw up on the fleet.
Exactly. That's what's going to happen. Let's get that dispel buffs, all buffs, gain retribution, recover. Which one hits? Call all other bounty hunters. Dude, give me a... Alrighty.
Call Grief. And there's your contract.
Let's go ahead and let's go do some pew-pewing. And there she goes. Bob's your uncle.
Fanny's your aunt.
I feel like Fanny's your aunt is kind of like a fat joke.
No.
I mean, is Fanny a common name in Britain?
It used to be during the 50s and the 60s, yeah.
All right. 60s! Woohoo!
The big question is, how badly are you going to screw up on your...
So, here's the question. Did he put in... Yep, that was my fear.
What? What was your fear?
That he's got the Executor. I have never gone up against the Executor. He only has...
Okay, it's a 4-star, yeah.
You say that, but it's me, Nev.
True. Okay. Do you have your TIE Fighter pilot and Malevolence fleet available?
Do I have my Malevolence?
Yeah. Do you have Malevolence available?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good. Yeah. Totally.
Good.
General Grievous. Good. I was like,
okay.
I had to think about that.
Okay. Good. So,
Pod, welcome, man.
hey, Palm. So what you're doing is you're putting in your no Zareth, mate. Catch you later,
Night,
buddy.
Zerf. Thanks for the raid, brother.
Okay, so you're using the Malevolence fleet, but you are swapping out Sunfac for the TIE fighter pilot.
Okay. So
Hyena bomber, Vulture droid, TIE fighter pilot is your starting 3.
Hyena bomber, Vulture droid. Hold on, let me bring this up real quick because I'm still working on farming these guys.
No, not the Geos.
No,
I just said Hyena bomber, Vulture droid, TIE fighter pilot.
Okay.
That's your starting 3.
Empire. Who's next?
Oh wow! I didn't realize.
Yeah, man.
I didn't realize your Hyena bomber and Vulture droid was so crap.
Yeah, I've told you, man. I'm farming them.
Oh, for God's sakes! You should have had them for TIE fighter pilot. TIE fighter pilot.
Okay.
Okay, and then just put your 3 Geos as the ones that come in as reinforcements. Grundy. I've seen it. Obviously, I've seen this counter work, but I use this counter. But obviously, my Hyena bomber and mother
don't suck.
Actually, you know, the thing is, we kind of want the Vulture droids to. We do want Vulture droids to get smashed to smithereens right at the start because that's what's going to give the put Evan Hawke as your 4th.
Eben, all right.
Yeah, put the Evan Hawke as your 4th, just in case you need to throw a buff immunity out there.
Okay. Are we ready? Because I'm going.
Okay, so just before you go, just listen to me, all right?
Okay, hand is off the mouse.
Your TIE fighter pilot is going to go first because it's the fastest ship.
Okay.
You need to use his second ability straight away, okay?
Okay.
You need to put the foresight up so that when he gets hit, he gets a dodge.
Okay.
Grievous's turn meter gets fed, right? Grievous's turn meter is fed by Vulture droids getting destroyed and dodges. So you want the foresight on the TIE fighter pilot so that when he hits your TIE fighter pilot, you get a dodge, it feeds turn meter to General Grievous, alright?
Okay.
Do not waste your buzz droids for the first few turns because they will just cleanse them. Okay.
Okay.
Just
hold off on the buzz droids.
Hold off on the buzz droids from your Vulture droids because you're going to need them if you make it to your ultimate before he makes it to his ultimate.
All right. Are we ready?
Use a scrub. So here's the thing. Hang on a minute. Grundy, the cooldowns will start again. Cooldowns will start again from the exact same point. So putting in a squad won't scrub anything, but it also won't kill anything.
I'm going. I'm doing it. Okay.
Okay.
You ready? You ready to start yelling at me, Nev?
I'm not going to yell at you.
It's too late for you to yell at me.
Beyond. Yeah, I'm not going to yell at
you.
I need to be quiet. Everybody's in bed.
Yeah.
Where I am.
Okay. Second ability.
Second ability of the TIE fighter pilot, yes.
Okay. Now what do I go? I've got my charging malevolence. Do offense down.
AOE.
Which is the third one.
Third one, yeah. That should hope that it's not going to put the offense down because they've all got tenacity.
Yeah, but. All right. So I've lost a Vulture droid and the Imperial TIE fighter.
Yep, it doesn't matter. That's going to turn.
Okay.
You got a dodge on the TIE fighter. So
now I bring in reinforcements.
You got two dodges with the TIE fighter pilot. That's good.
Okay. Who am I bringing in? Sunfac, spy, or soldier?
Yeah, you're bring in Sunfac. Sunfac will stun the Houndstooth.
Okay. And he has. So basic or
just basic, yeah.
Okay, and we're avoiding the. Are we doing the basic on Houndstooth?
You have to now put put some buzz droids out. it'll force them to do a cleanse.
Okay, buzz droids are out. Buzz droids are away.
No, they're not. No, I meant with the Hyena bomber.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Still doing the basic for.
Yeah. He's already stunned.
Okay.
I meant when I said buzz droids, I meant with the AOE of your hounds too. But
Gotcha.
it's too late now.
Okay, taking off debuffs, charging malevolence.
Yeah. Take off the debuffs. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, it would have been easier for him to kill the Razor Crest if there were buzz droids on him, but Grundy, but unfortunately,
I see what you're saying.
When that now stun him, yeah. No, for God's sakes, Thaddeus, just listen.
I did
stun him. You didn't stun him. You used some facts basic. You need to use some facts special in order to stun. Okay.
All right. More buzz droids.
No, he's already got buzz droids on him. It's a waste. Fire at the slave one.
Okay.
Fire at slave one.
Okay, I'm gonna bring in Spy.
Him. There we go. Okay, yes, you definitely want to bring in Spy next.
Okay.
Hopefully Razor Crest gets you got 2 minutes left, so hurry up. Damn it. Okay, take out no. You use your Spy's mass assist on a ship that can actually destroy. You can't do that with the Houndstooth. So
okay.
Yeah, you've made too many errors. There's
all right, so just keep playing then, is what you're telling me.
Keep playing, yeah.
All right, here we go. Balls of the wall. No plan. Let's just do it. All right, he's blowing up my ship. I'm going to try to take out something.
You're not going to take out anything.
I have hope and faith. Rebellions are built on faith and hope.
The Houndstooth is going to stay taunted until everything on your board is destroyed.
Oh, balls, you're right. All right. That sucked. All right. What should I do now?
Yeah. It doesn't matter. You're going to lose. Do me a favor. The next time you get a spare minute, go and watch. Bit Dynasty's counter for the Executor, so that the next time that you meet the Executor in GAC, you will know it and you will be able to do it.
All right.
Okay.
First order against the rebels.
I mean,
yeah, first order against the rebels, because he's got the Millennium Falcon up there. This one I can do, Nev.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Or at least I think I can. Da, 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 da. All right. Now I am missing my.
Yeah, Rusty, we didn't do well against the.
It was a learning experience, Rusty Jason, and I learned that I suck against the. Now here's the thing: without, because I had the Ebon Hawk, but I normally use Ebon Hawk on my first order team.
Mm-hmm.
Who would be a good replacement for the Ebon Hawk?
What do you use the Ebon Hawk for?
That is a great question. Reinforcements. When I reinforce.
Yeah, I know, but what abilities do you use on the Ebon Hawk? Why are you bringing them in as a reinforcement?
I'm going to say it's the double tap. I'd have to let me look up the Ebon Hawk.
So you're not bringing them in for the buff immunity or the chaff.
No, it's the chaff. It's the chaff.
It's the chaff. It's to stop your opponent from putting the target lock on. I'm not sure who else does that.
Pawn says just run them in, run them deep as a reinforcement. Rusty Jason says just the first order TIE pilot. As ooh, Rusty Jason, that's ballsy. Will you be able to use this many ships?
I think my opponent's given up.
That's good. All right, Rusty Jason, I'm trusting you. I'm just bringing in the 4, right? Here we go. Here we go. Add basics to the slicer on MILF. Feed the slicer to kill MILF. All right. I'm going to go kill me a MILF. Which, YouTube, don't misunderstand that, please. Now I want to put...
late. Demonetized.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to make a joke about putting that basic ability on... Look at Rusty Jason. But wait for directions. Well, you say that. I'm bringing in the first order. Let's do this. Dang it, who? Don't give up on me yet, Rusty Jason. See? See, Rusty Jason? Instructions. Who needs those? Right?
Clearly you do.
Yes, clearly, but I got that one. All right, so let's I don't know. Apparently Pawn said a bad word. All right. I'm bringing in the Galactic Republic.
Houndstooth is not Galactic Republic.
I'm bringing in the Galactic Republic and the Houndstooth. You know, I wish that I could like name. Can you name that? I want to change that, and I want to call them instead of Streamlabs. I want to call them. Oh, balls! What's that one? I've totally spaced it. It's late. My brain has stopped working. What's the Salty Spartans droid's name?
Noob.
Noob! I'm going to call him Noob.
Just while you're doing that, I'm going to put another picture of Ayala.
She's awesome. Buns! Buns. So, when it comes to... asshat is an okay word to use. It's
there we
the,
go.
It's the hat.
How's that shot for Ayala?
Oh my gosh.
That's some good side boob action going on there.
Yep. Every time I think of side boob, I think of the Family Guy episode when he's getting busted by the FCC. And then he's like, how do you like that side boob? That's my side boob. Da, 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 da. So, Nev, who do you think is coming next? Do you think we're going to get anything this week?
Maybe. maybe we might get something. We'll have to wait and see.
Like I seriously think we're gonna start getting some things, right? I mean, if they're gonna hold us to this, or if they're gonna hold to the idea of like a whole shipload of content, like we haven't got a shipload of content. They need to make some changes, or add
Yeah, they need to add some stuff.
like a lot of stuff. They need to make a huge change to the ships.
I mean, the thing is, Conquest starts in like 12 hours, so that's all the diehard.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna be back to whinging and moaning about not having any time to actually enjoy the game.
Yeah.
All next week, because it's gonna next week is basically the first week of the 2-week Conquest, so
yeah.
No one's gonna have any time to do anything else. So,
but see, like I think that's the best time to give us something.
They could distract the community by throwing us another marquee.
Yeah, give us like I said, give us Mayfeld. 2645. Not terrible, but not good. Right? So I'm happy with it though, Nev. I know that I've pissed off. I always piss off you and Rusty Jason. So that's what I've got up front. I put Resistance Ray up front. So let me show you guys before I take off what I'm farming recently, what I'm focusing on. Yeah, it's the same, Pawn. I'm happy playing Swug with my friends. So Mando, I'm getting to Relic 5. And then I'll go to Grief Karga to Relic 5. Just because I want to use them more in other areas of the game. And I think having a solid Relic 5, that's where I'm ending. Mm-hmm. And then I am, oh my gosh, I'm working on friggin' this Mando, who, it's frustrating. Like, I don't like farming him because I don't want to. But then I'm also going for Cara Dune, Queel, and IG-11. I'll get them to Relic 3 and then kind of back off. I'm also trying for Night Sister Acolyte. This is one that I'm very passively farming. She is my last Night Sister that I am working towards. I'll get her to
all the Night Sisters to 7 stars.
Well, I've got him to 7-star, but this is Relic. So I want to get her to Relic 3.
Okay.
And so then what I'm doing is I'm again IG-86. I didn't do this today, and I'll do it now. I'm passively farming. I'm farming IG-86 so that I can get my Vulture droid.
You should have been farming for your Vulture droid and your Hyena bomber months ago.
I have been. It's just been a long farm because there's so much going on, and there's so much that I want. In late August, I think. I don't remember. It was definitely in August. Maybe it was beginning of August. I don't even remember. I bought like a 50 pack, of crystals, and I've been kind of using that for the last. Broderick Jones is my main account name. I kind of gave up on my secondary account just because it was too much work. With life and everything, I couldn't keep up with it, and I felt bad that I wasn't putting in as much time for my secondary account because I was in a guild that was, really struggling, really trying, and so I wanted to. I wanted to put in the effort. I wanted to put it, but I just couldn't do it.
Show me your ships. I'm just curious. Show me your ships.
So this is where I'm at right now.
I just want to know how many ships you haven't got to 7 stars because I've only got 2.
Really?
2. Yeah, the Emperor's Shuttle and the Sith Bomber.
So
every other ship I've got at 7 stars, and because if you've been playing as long as we have. You should have every single ship to 7 stars by now.
Like,
Oh my god!
I
Yeah.
know.
Oh my god! You haven't even got your Galactic Republic B-winged. Seriously, dude, you need to ship seriously harder.
I know. I know.
Like
I'm
really, you really need to ship a lot harder. How many other ships have you not got at 7 stars?
just these. I say
Just
just
those,
these, but these are,
those 6.
yeah, because those are
Scroll up. I want to see.
the other, because I put all my, or unless there's a new one. Oh no, Mando. I don't have Mando to.
Yeah, no, you can't farm for the Mando. The Mando is just something that will naturally come at
Yeah.
7 stars.
And then I guess this one too, the B2 Executioner.
See, the TIE bomber should be at 7 stars by now. All your tanks should be at 7 stars by
Well,
now.
here's the thing with one of these. Like, I bought Queel more or less, and because I bought Queel, I missed out on farming the ship that comes with him.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I've had to go back, and because ships have always been secondary to characters, I've always.
Do you think I enjoy farming for the Sith bomber and the Emperor shuttle every single day? I do not enjoy
No,
that.
of course not.
I've got them at 6 stars, so I'm in the home stretch.
Yeah. No, I get that. I get that. Like,
I don't
for
enjoy
a couple
it,
of
but
weeks,
I know I have to do it.
No, I get that. But for a couple of weeks, I had, let's see, who did I have? I had IG-86. I had Wrecker, right? Like, I've been farming Wrecker because he's got the Galactic Republic bomber, right?
Mm-hmm.
But also it's Wrecker, you know. I've been going through and farming some of them, but then with new stuff coming out, it's hard to, like, I want to stay up, you know. And if you missed earlier, we did talk about performance issues.
Yeah,
that was when there was only 5 people here. But like, yeah, ships are the bane of Swugga, Audrey, over on YouTube. Like, that's absolutely what they are, and they're so frustrating. And
which is why you have them all at 7 stars.
I should. You're right.
My Empire fleet. Granted, the Emperor shuttle is only at 6 stars, but
Yeah.
everything else is at 7 stars. So I put them on defense with Moff Tarkin as the Moff Tarkin's capital ship. And I mean, round 3 got 2 holes. My opponent hasn't even bothered going for my Galactic Republic defense yet.
Yeah.
But and as soon as my Emperor shuttle is, as soon as it does make it, as soon as I get it to 7 stars, I will take my Royal Guard to gear 11, so that I can, max the abilities of
Sure.
the Emperor shuttle, and then he'll be even better on defense than he currently is.
Sure. And like, that's the thing, is like, it's just been it. I just haven't had the desire, you know. And so Audrey asks if Nev ships are all maxed out, and you said all but 2, right?
Yeah, the only 2 ships that I haven't farmed to 7 stars are the Emperor shuttle and the Sith bomber, but they're both at 6 stars. My Sith bomber is, I think, 48 of 100, and Emperor shuttle is 15 of 100. I've been farming them both now for 6 months.
Yeah,
it's
and
taking forever.
Yeah, that's what's so frustrating. It takes so dang long, and it's like, I just don't have the I hate when that happens. I don't have like the time or the patience, you know.
And I'm also farming. I want those 2 to hurry up and finish, so that I can, so that I no longer have to farm them. And I will be farming. I'm not gearing them, but I will farm for the Bad Batch.
So let me ask then, for how do you place in ships? Like, every day, what is your rank?
Top 10.
Top 10. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And see,
and I don't have executor, and there are executors in the top.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. I'll bring it up. I'll tell you what. Like, for example, today I only finished 6th. Because during my climb, I'm constantly having to lead my TIE fighter is getting left in my starting lineup. So
Really?
as a consequence of having to use all 5 battles to get to the top 10 and sometimes the top 5, the squad that I'm having to lead on defense isn't that good. I'm getting knocked all the way back to 20th. So it takes all 5 battles to climb to the top 5. Hang on a minute. Let me just bring up ships.
So while you're bringing that up, let me show you. Like,
Ranks.
I'm in the top 50.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You know,
5, 6, 7.
and I'm not even going up
7.
against.
We have 7. I've got 7 executors in my shard.
Wow. 1, 2.
But only 2 of them. Only 2 of them are 7 stars. All of the others are 5s and 6, which is why I can still get into the top 5.
There are 18, 19 executors.
What's your rank?
36.
And they're all 7s.
No. Well, they are mostly like not 7s, but you know, there's a handful. Let's see. There's 1.
Climb to the
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 that are 7.
Climb to the you can climb to the top 20 using climb to the top 20 using your normal fleet.
Yeah.
And then once you get into the top 20, start practicing the malevolence with TIE Fighter pilot counter.
Yeah. So
that you are knowledgeable in its use for when you face them in GAC.
All right. So like an exhibition match.
No. It's training.
Trading. You
need to use the counter in squad arena. Sorry, in fleet arena. So that you can practice that. So that you can practice that counter.
All right. Valid point. Well, Nev, thank you for putting up with me tonight. As always. Thanks to everyone who's joined us.
Thank you, Zareth, for the raid.
Absolutely, for the raid. I 100% appreciate it. If you've ever joined me, if you want to like, subscribe, share, I appreciate it. Click on the follow button. Most of the time, guys, and if you've ever watched GAC, you probably know that I just do this to have fun. I will probably get the wooden spoon this week. If Reichenfall here attacks me at all, my D's got to really hold him, like hardcore hold him, and I'm just not seeing it. So we'll see how that works out, but you know, we just have fun here, and like Pawn said, I just like to play Swugga with my friends. So and it is always enjoyable to piss off Nev a little bit.
Good luck, Minecraft tomorrow.
Yeah, good luck for
Minecraft boy.
For the JMK,
for the JMK the event. Yeah, good luck.
It's fun, but it's frustrating. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. Y'all have a great week. Good luck in your own GACs. Good luck in your own events. Hopefully we hear something from CG about anything that is coming in the near future. Nev, as always, a pleasure. Boys, y'all have a great night. This has been Thaddeus and the Nev signing off. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, my friends, smile and stay nerdy.